Okay. 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 Right. Yeah. 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 Do your thing, brother. Do your thing, bro. Okay. Yep. Okay. I just got the notification on my phone that we were. Yeah. Oh yeah. Split screen. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That means I need to straighten up. Maybe let my camera down a little. No, it's straight. It's straight. It's straight. Yeah. Yeah. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got the link. Yes, sir. Okay. I'm testing on my side too as well, bro. On my iPad. I can't on the iPad. Oh wait, yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah, I can. Right, 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 right. It's all good. Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Either one. Either one. You. All right. How about everybody else, Rico? But you know you've been knowing me longer. So once they know me as long, then we can go to Carl. But nah, it's cool, Carl, Rico, whatever you want to call me. Right. Yeah, me too. Right. And you know what? I'm actually gonna share this stream in a few different places. See if we can even get some new people. Okay. Should I? Yeah, let's share this in a couple places. Oh wait. Okay, so my wife just texted me and she said she can only hear me but not you. Yeah, let me turn it on. Oh wait. Okay, so my wife just texted me and she said she can only hear me but not you. Oh, okay. Yeah. I couldn't hear you, bro. Sorry. Hey Jay, Jay's in the chat. Lewis is he sees you. He just we just having an audio fix. Hey Jay, Jay's in the chat. Lewis is he sees you.
All right. Ask Jessica if she
Thanks.
can hear me now, bro. I don't know if she can or not.
Jessica. Oh wait, let me text. I was. Okay, I can hear you on the iPad now.
All right, cool. All right, let's see if that works now. Sorry, guys, we're having a little bit. First time we ever do this, we promise we're going to be way more prepared next week.
Right. It's all good though.
Let me see if.
You know, it's Friday night. This is pretty cool that you got us on the split screen like this, though, bro. I must say.
Yeah, bro, it's just, a little bit OBS magic. All right, cool, man. So, all right, I think we can kind of get started with what we got. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining today. For my regulars that are in here, and so today we got something a little special. I brought on my boy. I'm gonna call him Carl, but for you guys, it's Rico. He has, man. I don't know, bro. We've known each other for a long time now. We've been in the tech industry for a while, and we just been through it all. I think we've tried pretty much almost every business out there that's possible.
We both have. We've been, like you said, we've been on each other a while. Yes, sir.
So, anyways, guys, today's the point of today's video is super simple. We're gonna be talking about print on demand and the benefits of it, and with that, you know, what the pros and the cons are with using websites like Printful, Teespring. I think you had one other one on there, Carl, that I didn't get to see on the banner, but those are the two typical ones that I deal with, aside from some of my print brokering websites where I order business cards from and stuff of that nature. But yeah, guys, we're gonna be discussing that today, and hopefully, you know, we learn you guys something, especially for the people out there that have been wanting to start a t-shirt brand or that want to get into t-shirt printing, but for some reason you just don't have the budget to be able to do so. I think these methods of printing t-shirts is a good way to get started with minimal upfront cost.
Right.
So, alrighty, let me see. So, all right, Carl, I don't know if you're going to tell people, bro, a little bit about yourself, a little bit of background, you know, what you do day to day, and that way we can introduce, you know, to the people on the channel.
Right. So, yes, sir. So, thank you, bro, number one, for letting me get on here with you and talk about this stuff with you. My name is Carl, or, you know, on my channel, my name is Rico Copeland. And I've just added a link to my channel in the chat. But like Louis said, we're a lot the same. Me, I'm a graphic designer for a company that I've been at for a couple years. I can't remember exactly how long it's been since I met you, bro. But ever since then, we've sort of just been locked in and sort of bouncing ideas off each other and just, you know, just say, hey, bro, I'm trying this. Do you know anything about this? And you know, we just, of course, developed a friendship over, you know, just a bunch of similarities. And, you know, there's a thing here in our Metro place called Tech Tuesday. And I always referred to that back with him is because he's the only person I know that would have went with me and been, like, just as excited to go as I was. So, you know, as far as when he said we were going to talk about print on demand, I definitely was like, yes, bro, let's do it. Number one, because I've got a little experience with it. It's definitely can be really easy, and it just all depends on, you know, to me the number one factor to me is, and you can give your opinion too, bro, but to me the number one factor in print on demand is actually the first part, which is the design. You know what I'm saying? And of course I might be biased because I'm a graphic designer, but you know. That's my opinion, is design, number one, because if you've got a design that'll sell, you know, then the rest of the logistics become not much of a problem.
Yeah, that's for sure, bro. And, you know, I like to refer to us as digitalpreneurs, bro, just because I think anything that in the digital world, we've tried it, man. We've tried everything from coding to websites to Facebook bots to you know, just everything, bro, that you can think of. And I think we finally kind of landed. We just kind of came, I guess, to the realization that that's just who we are. We're always trying to learn something new. We're always trying to, you know, just bounce off ideas. And so anyways, guys, that's enough about us, how we met and stuff like that. You know, if you guys really enjoyed this type of video on the channel, we do plan on doing this weekly. And I think that actually might be a really cool title for the segment, Digitalpreneurs, and just something, you know, give you a little bit of the sauce every week of the different things that we either seen new in the world of digital entrepreneurship, whether it's print on demand, e-commerce, you know, things of that nature. But let me see. Sorry, and I just want to make sure I can hear all of us, bro, because.
No, yeah. I'm sort of listening to it on my iPad over here. We seem like.
Yeah, I can hear.
Seem like we're doing good.
All right, cool. So. Yeah, guys, so with that being said, print on demand. I always feel like I get different opinions on print on demand because a lot of people feel that it's kind of cheating a little bit in a way when you try to launch like an e-commerce brand or some type of your own line of clothing or things of that nature. But I've always used print on demand in my workflows, and I do think that it works a little differently for different people. So what might work for me and Carl might not work for you. And that's okay because uh, you have to have that in business. You have to have different options, and options are good for the consumer. So, with that being said, I'm going to kind of go through a few key things of why I think. And maybe I can go through the pros, bro, and you can go through the cons. Just add on, bro. Like if I miss anything, please just drop some knowledge. But some of the some of the pros, at least now, because when print on demand was first a thing, there was a lot of glitches in the systems and the quality of the garments and stuff. So I kind of stayed away from it for a while, but I do think now they've come a long way. So I would say some of the pros, bro, is that it's minimal investment, for one, and I think everybody's here because of that. What is the least expensive way to start my T-shirt or apparel brand? I think that's why people come to my channel or to a channel like yours, Carl, because they want to learn the least expensive way to get into some type of business, and who doesn't want to know that? What's up, Mike? Nice to see you, brother. And Jay, man, you've been a little bit quiet today, bro. Guys, please interrupt us at any time as well and ask questions, man. So, anyways, back to it, Carl. I think key word with my or a core of my audience is always like the least expensive way. That's kind of the the way. Right. And I think print on demand is a really good way to get started with apparel, man, because one, low cost, right? Two, no inventory. And then on the third one, it's all digital, bro. Like you think of an idea, you can have a product up and going on your website or on a customer's website, like minutes, bro.
Within minutes.
You know what I mean? It's not like back in the day where you had to hit up the print press or your what is it, your screen printer and be like, hey, bro, I need 50 shirts of this ASAP.
And what about when you tell them you need 50 shirts and they say, oh, we only do a minimum of 250.
Ooh, bro.
But I don't need 250 and I can't afford 250.
My heart, bro, when they hit you with the minimums, with the MOQs, dude, it's like, nah, bro, you gotta meet this right here.
No, trust me, we've all been there. What was the name? Digital entrepreneur.
Digitalpreneurs.
Right. If you're one of those like us, then yes, you have been there, and you almost reconsidered your whole life when they told you that, oh yeah, we won't do less than 250, and it's $5 a job, and it's like, woo, I actually don't have that type of money, so. Yeah, definitely. Those are the pros of print on demand. Now, I don't know if you want to get to the cons yet, so I might let you finish.
No, for sure. Drop the cons, bro, and then after that, we can kind of go a little bit deeper into the pros and the cons and stuff like that. But let's give them the sauce, bro, from the beginning. That way, if they just want to listen to pros and cons, they can and dip, or if they want to really get into it, they can stick around.
Right. Okay, so we'll get into what's funny about the cons is as I was listening to the pros, I'm like, oh wow, that's also the cons because the biggest con, I'm not gonna lie, you didn't mention this yet. So the biggest con for me that I experienced, because I'm not gonna lie, it was mostly sweet. Like it was mostly sweet. The biggest con was that you don't really have as much control with shipping times, customer service. It's more of a hassle because you don't really know what's going on with somebody's T-shirt that's been delayed a couple days. You can only communicate with your printer and then tell somebody what they told you. So for me, shipping time and customer service was the biggest con.
Okay.
The second biggest con was not really knowing right, the quality that I was putting out. Now to be by the book and to tell people how you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to order a sample, right? Before you send anything out, you're supposed to order a sample,
100%.
check the quality out. However, somebody like me, then you may or may not have been this way before. You said, nah, forget it.
I'm cheap, bro.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Yeah.
Hell no.
Right. No, not ordering
A sample?
Right. I trust. Yeah. I gotta pay for a sample. No, sir. Right. No, sir. So
I'm bringing you business. Why I gotta pay for a sample? You give me the sample.
Exactly, bro. So I just so those are two of the biggest cons, and as I say those, I'm trying to think of more. But honestly, bro, print on demand is sweet it's so sweet for the reasons you mentioned. You don't have to hold inventory. You don't have to have a digital product. A physical product. You don't have to deal with shipping and how to weigh items to ship and how to fit, items in different types of containers to get the most for your buck, or even, pay for shipping yourself. You do pay for shipping through the printer, but, just having a stamps.com account where you're ordering postage and stuff.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about none of that. And that's like you said, if you want to start a clothing line and you have, what's a realistic amount of money that somebody should start a clothing line with, bro? Like what? I would say,
that's the thing, bro, because it's like what you're saying, like you don't know, what type of clothing is it like for girls, for example, you got tank tops, you got cardigans, you got t-shirts, you got booty shorts, you got tights, you got yoga pants, you got all kinds of stuff. You can even call a stock line an apparel. So it does vary a lot, bro. But I do think you're not gonna start something if you want inventory for under $3,000. I don't think it's gonna happen. Because once you account every size, you gotta carry every even if you don't sell that size, you gotta carry it. Unless it's not your demographic, if big people aren't your demographic, then you ain't gonna carry big sizes. If skinny people aren't on your demographic, you're gonna do that either. So it'll definitely depend on the demographic you're going after. But yeah, bro, I don't think it's cheap. And so I think with print on demand, even with people right now that aren't clothing brand people, they that are YouTubers like you and me. They've been able to start a brand of their own without doing nothing, just uploading their logo, and these websites do all the work for you.
Exactly. That's honestly that's something that when you said we need to figure that out, that's something that I guess I needed to define too. What is technically starting a clothing line? Because to some people, like you said, starting a clothing line is throwing a logo on a T-shirt and get them out of here. And there's some people that are killing it, and once again, it's just I don't know, man. Print on demand is sweet, bro. Okay, let me ask you this: Did you use Printful the most?
So yes, bro. Initially, Printful has been kind of the go-to for me, and I'll tell you why. Because I use an e-commerce platform called Ecwid. And because they're the least expensive that I found, even cheaper than Shopify. Shopify loves to nickel and dime you, bro, for everything.
Seriously. And look, bro, I didn't even know that there was an alternative. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you good, bro. That's what we're here for. We're all learning, man. But yeah, dude. So I use that platform, and by the way, there is a video, guys, in my video section where I talk about Ecwid and how it's literally free. You can do it for free. And the next step up, it's like $9 and then $18, and you can put up to 100 products in your store. And it's so easy to use. Anyways, I don't want to go into Ecwid because I'm so passionate about that. It's just but I use a platform named Ecwid, and Printful does integrate with Ecwid extremely well, man. And so yes, Printful has been I've been with it since pretty much they started, man. I think I've used them. And I've always used them for my merch in the past. Now that I'm on YouTube and I'm setting up finally my merch for my channel, YouTube only gives you the option to use Teespring. So I'm going to be switching a little bit over to Teespring, and that doesn't mean, I haven't used it in the past. I have It's just it hasn't been my go-to, I guess.
Right.
So I am going to be learning a lot about Teespring here in a bit, but it's really not any difference, and so yeah, man, I use Printful a lot. They have all kinds of products, guys.
Right.
For anybody that doesn't know, just because we talk about T-shirts and stuff on this channel, Printful offers. I think they do mugs, they do socks, they do leggings, they do
Right.
shirts, crop
Canvas art.
tops, yeah, canvas arts. They do tank tops. They do pillows, totes.
Right.
I mean, almost anything you can think of. You can literally have a website set up in a day with all your
Yeah.
products ready to grow.
Right. And honestly, today, like this is the advice I would give somebody honestly who's like, bro, I want to start selling merchandise as somebody who's obviously not a well-known figure, a regular person like you or I. This is what I would tell them, bro. It doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't matter which print-on-demand service you use, but you don't even have to go as far. I would suggest that in the long run, make your own e-commerce website, make your own sort of, flag post or whatever you want to call it. I would suggest you take this same business model, take it to Etsy, take it to eBay, take it to places where this is what I call it. When you're at a website like Etsy or eBay, your wallet is already, or purse or whatever, your debit card is already sitting right here on the desk. You know what I'm saying? When you go somewhere like that, you're looking to buy. And even if you're not looking to buy right now at this moment, you're looking to buy at some point. And so, if then the game becomes the design. If you can get a hot design,
Yep.
that's when somebody like you or me who isn't a public figure can take this business model and go make money tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And make a lot of it. It's about, and I'm not even gonna just make it seem like it's just that easy as well, because there's another side to it. You gotta learn how to make your listings rank higher.
Yep.
Just to get that visibility, the SEO. But if you know anything about SEO on any platform, then that principle is always the same.
Yep.
So, it's not too hard to get. And so, I'm sorry if I ramble, bro.
No.
Go on too long, but I even just thought about it like somebody listening was like, man, I want to take this print on demand thing and I want to make some money, like, ASAP. That's how you could do it. Like, even without the preparing that it takes to do a website. Now, long term, it is better, because a place like Etsy or eBay can do what Shopify does and nickel and dime you whenever they want, And so, when I got on Etsy with my canvas art, it was right at the beginning of another price increase.
So let me stop you right there, bro, before you get into how you've used it, because I definitely want that to be a different segment. But I just shared the link into one of
You good, bro. You good, bro.
But let me see something real quick, because I want to share in one more place, bro, before we continue, because this is about to start getting where we start giving away a lot of this free game, bro, and I want people to be in here for this.
Right.
Because I do wish, bro, I could watch people like you and me that genuinely want to help people, man. I think a lot nowadays with a lot of these YouTube people, they just want to charge for everything, bro. And I think,
Right.
I want to.
Yeah, bro.
Real free game.
Right. I clicked on a dude one day because he was like, I was watching a video. He had an ad, right, and he was talking about growing a YouTube channel, and of course that's right up my alley. So I joined it or whatever, and I'm going through this information, and right when I thought it was about to get good, he's like, you can sign up for my $600 course. I was like, oh, I said, oh, he cold. I said, oh,
he hit you with it, bro.
Yes, I said, oh, he wrong for that, bro, because it just made me realize, like, bro, nobody is really giving out information anymore, bro. Like I always tell people, like my family members or whatever, who's like, bro, I need to learn how to do this, and I'm like, bro, in 2020, information is free.
Yeah.
You can go find it out, but bro, I don't know, because people starting to charge like for information, bro, and it's just for me, I look at it like this, bro. You remember both of us when we met each other, right?
Yep.
What if you now could go talk to you, the Lewis I met?
Whew.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Right. Exactly.
I'd be a YouTube star right now, bro. I want to be a, you know what I mean? I got my little following right now, but I think I'd be much better off, and not just with YouTube, but with a lot of other stuff, bro.
Right,
you know?
Exactly. You
So,
told yourself, hey, bro, yeah.
So that's a good point, bro. You know, for everybody watching, man, ask questions, guys. I see 8 of y'all in here right now, concurrent. Hit that like button. You know, it helps with the algorithms. Leave a comment below, guys. Ask a question. If you guys, even if it doesn't have to do with the print on demand, me and Carl are here to answer any questions for your digitalpreneur journey. You know, and I'm kind of calling it that now because, I mean, why not? You know, I know. Yeah, I know you guys are in here typically for T-shirt stuff and things of that nature, but and this is that, you know, I mean, this is another side of this business, you know, that I feel that a lot of people don't talk about, because I feel like they just kind of either want to keep the knowledge to themselves, or they want people to pay for it. And while yes, maybe in the future I'll have some, you know, more advanced courses and stuff like that, I think, you know, at least the basics should be 100% free. So anyways, with that being said, bro, I love that you touch base that you don't only that you only can use that kind of word is that you can't only use it for your own website, bro. I love that. You know, people don't understand that you can use services like Teespring and Printful on Etsy or on like you said, eBay. I know Amazon's a little more stringent on that now. They kind of, you know, like drop shipping and stuff, they don't allow that anymore on their platform just because of all the issues that they had with it. But you know, eBay and Etsy, and then you even got places like Redbubble, right? You got Big Cartel. You know, these are brands we haven't even talked about yet that also do a form of print on demand. They just market it different. It's all the same, guys. You know, the thing with Big Cartel and Redbubble is that they constrain you to their platform, and so. You know, because they're there to make money. But with Printful and Teespring, you can kind of pretty much be fluent with those. Printful integrates to everything. If Printful could, they would integrate to a potato, man. Like they'd be on a Nokia, you know, brick phone if they could, and they're smart. But anyways, guys, you know, I kind of want to get into, you know, we've kind of spoken about the cons and the pros about it, you know, and I want to kind of get into how me and Carl actually have implemented print on demand into our workflows, and, you know, not only the successes, but also the failures, because I think that's very important, Carl, when you tell people about your failures and not just the successful stories, you know what I mean? And so I'm going to kind of switch it over to me for a little bit, Carl, just, you know, so I can kind of discuss that a little bit, and then we'll switch over to you with your experience and kind of, you know, discuss that. But oh, we got some Texas boys in here, bro.
Yeah, okay. See, out of Texas, Angel out of Texas. Okay.
I appreciate that, Sergio. Hit that notification bell too, bro. But anyways, all right. So a little bit of how I kind of use it in my workflow, and I'm not gonna drop all the sauce today because obviously I want you guys coming back and hanging out. He says your chat kind of goes in and out and flickers a black screen. Is it like my video, Angel, or is it just the chat? It's probably the internet connection. We'll be better next week, I promise. But so I use print on demand a little bit different, Carl. I actually use it through my print brokering business. And so a lot of you guys might not know what print brokering is. It's pretty much, obviously, I cannot print business cards, poster boards, things of that nature on my own here in my little 8x8 studio. It's tiny in here. I cannot fit all that type of equipment. So I use a third-party company that literally has millions and millions of dollars invested into printers, and I get to use them for free pretty much. You know what I mean? Because they give me a killer rate, and I resell these services. So that's something else, you guys, that's kind of how I use it. So let's say, you know, T-shirts with print on demand. I know in your typical print-on-demand service like Printful or Teespring, you're not able to do that for customers. But there's websites out there, guys. And yes, I will talk about these in a future video with Carl. But for now, we're going to kind of keep it to Printful. But I'm just trying to tell you how I use and how I've succeeded with it. It lets you order for customers without you having to print anything here in house. So, you know, I think a lot for me, Carl. Now I've switched over from doing the hard work here with me into like just outsourcing it. And that's kind of the key point I wanted to get to is outsource, 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 outsource. You're never going to grow your business, guys, especially if you're watching my channel and you start businesses from home. You're never going to grow your business to the next level unless you learn how to outsource and stop being prideful that you didn't make that piece of garment yourself. So, yes, I use print on demand for a lot of my business, my print brokering business. If I get like full color t-shirts that need to be DTG printed, I send them off. I got a person that does print on demand for me, and it's good to go. It doesn't just have to be a website, I guess is the point that I'm getting to, like Printful or Teespring. I guarantee you can find a shop within your city that will give you wholesale rates to where you can resell that at a profit.
Right.
And that's kind of how I use it, bro. You know, in the past, again, I use it for my merch as well. I'm going to start using Teespring. You guys are going to see that coming up here, that you guys are going to be able to buy some merch. Hopefully Carl will bless me with some of his amazing designs. Shout out to him. And for you guys that don't know, Carl is an award-winning designer. He's designed for people like Soulja Boy in the past, and it's freaking awesome, man.
Right. Yeah. Nah, you ain't bad though, bro. You ain't bad. You nothing to sneeze at.
You know, it's funny though, bro, that you say that because nobody on this channel has really seen any of my graphic design work. Yeah, it's really just how tos, man. And so we're gonna hit them with a little something. One of these videos.
Right.
But
that's funny.
Yeah, man. Let me hear. You know, kind of how you use print on demand in your workflow, man, and how you've used it in the past. And you know, after maybe a little success story, we can talk about the failures we've actually had with it as well.
Right. Okay. So my experience is actually was a success and became a failure, and it was honestly for the reasons that I mentioned that were cons. Shipping times and customer service is what ended up killing my print on demand experience. And let's talk about the success first, though. The success, it was great. Okay, I outsourced my print on demand to China. Right, I was using Printful at first, and let me be more specific about what I was selling. Canvas artwork. So wall art. I don't know if y'all can see this right here, but something like this, like it's an elephant with rhinestones. Basically, my wife definitely put that there, not me. But that's what I was selling or whatever. I seen a website that had just motivational canvas art, and I said I can do that. I can create those designs, and so I learned about print on demand through that. I had no idea it existed or whatever. And so I took it to Etsy or whatever, and I quickly found out that at the time, Etsy, no one had really took it to Etsy. There was only 2 or 3 more shops, and they were big shops, and they were dominating all the sales. But I was able to come in and get the crumbs, which,
Hey, the crumbs are okay, bro.
Exactly, yeah, the crumbs were okay because the crumbs were just in a let's say 2-month span. I made like $4,000 profit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just I sold a bunch of canvas art. So just imagine how much we're selling if those were crumbs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so at first I was using Printful. However, my profit margin, I wasn't able to compete with the bigger shops on Etsy. So I said, okay, I'm taking this to China. Right, I got on Alibaba, AliExpress.
Hey, good old AliExpress, baby.
Right, exactly. And I said I found one of those. I will print any image on a canvas print and ship it to you. Now, of course, the downside of that is going to be a longer shipping time.
Yep.
However, my competitors were obviously doing the same exact thing because their shipping time was the exact same.
Yep.
And so, once I got that, I got some really good designs. Some of the designs weren't even designs that I created. I got some royalty-free stock images because I realized, like, wait, people buy the crap out of just beach photos. There's an elephant right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably can't see that it's an elephant, but something like that, and I was like, I don't have the time to design that. And so, I started getting really good designs, and I started getting all the crumbs, basically. And I'd never, ever seen one of my canvas pieces in person. Never.
Man.
Yeah, right. That's how sweet print on demand is.
Yeah.
I've never, ever seen one of my cans in person because on Etsy, though, it's worldwide. So I'm sending them to Germany, New Zealand.
I saw that, bro, when you were doing that.
Yeah, all over the country, bro. All over the country, or not the country, the world. People were ordering art pieces, and so it was sweet, bro. Like, I can recall days where, nothing feels better than getting that cha-ching on Etsy that you made a sale, and because people pay so much for canvas art, and that Chinese supplier was so cheap, bro. Like, you're getting like at $50 to $100 profit per sale, bro. There was one time we were in Florida, and for y'all who've been on a family vacation, it doesn't matter how much money you bring out there. When by the time you leave, you're like, okay, it's time for me to go home because we starting to get a little.
Your wallet shrivel up.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little low. We still good to make it home, but by the skin of our teeth. So it was. I can remember waking up one morning in Florida, in Destin, Florida, and just being like, oh, wait a minute, babe, we good. Like, what I'm saying? We good because I made 3 sales. All I had to do was, that's when it hit me that, wow, this print on demand thing is sweet because I'm in Florida. All I have to do, hold on, son. All I have to do is wake up, hop on my computer, submit these orders, close my computer, and go on with my day.
Easy.
And that was all. And pocket the profit. Come on.
Easy peasy.
Come on, you want to sit down? No. Okay, so yeah, so basically that was my experience. And like I said, what killed it honestly was my competitors, how I even knew their shipping time is because they said it. To where I didn't specify my shipping time. So after a while, people were like, hey,
what's going on?
It's been 2 hours. Where's my, canvas? I'm exaggerating.
No, bro, but you don't exaggerate when it comes to people when they order online because, like, even with the beef jerky where I work at, man, like, they'll place an order and they're like, the next day, they're like, why hasn't my order gotten to my house yet? Literally, bro.
Yeah, right, and it's like, it's, and I was gonna mention that earlier when you said it, but it's Amazon, bro. Amazon has got the world spoiled.
Yep.
Me included. I'm part of the world that's spoiled, but that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like just that whole thing, me not being clear with shipping time, and then not really being able to give a clear answer. My go-to, simply because it was so cheap, that my go-to was, if you had a problem with my service, okay, I'll just give you a free one.
Yeah. And
that satisfies some people.
Yeah.
Just as long as you understand that it might be 2 weeks before it gets there.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? Sometimes it is, I hate to admit this, bro, but sometimes it's we create our own issues, bro, because like you said, you didn't list it in the description that it takes that long to ship. And so I feel, when you're human, us being humans, we don't like to admit shit like that. We don't like to admit that we're wrong. And, not until you're sitting back like right now reminiscing, and you kind of brought that up right now, and I'm sure you're like, damn, I should have freaking... You beat yourself up about it down the road, but you don't want to admit it in the heat of the moment because you're like, nah, this mother effer is just mad because they haven't received anything, but,
right.
Yeah, bro, and you know what? that's an awesome story that you have, man. Because again, people think print on demand also is only these websites that are provided to you. And in my channel, man, I try to break people out of that mindset that just because there's a website or a product already in that's popular, that's the only way to do it. It's kind of like with my printer or my heat press or whatever. I don't use your standard industry standard anything. The only thing that I use that's industry standard is Adobe software, and that's because I work in that industry. But aside from that, like shirt printing, my actual printers, everything's either converted, rigged, or something, bro. Because I always try to find that way around it. So what I'm trying to say is, don't think you're stuck with Printful, with Teespring, and with like Redbubble or Big Cartel, because like Carl just mentioned, he literally just sourced somebody from China on AliExpress or Alibaba. I think Alibaba. Well, I think Express is like kind of like their Amazon. Alibaba is where you source products or whatever. So it was Alibaba. Yeah. So guys, you can do it too. And again. There's nothing more satisfying, and it's funny you say that you were on vacation, and you were, just whatever, and you hear that little cha-ching, whether it comes from Etsy, eBay, Amazon, OfferUp, 5 Miles, it don't matter where that cha-ching comes from. It feels good, bro. And there's nothing greater. And I feel you got to open your mind up when it comes to doing a business from home. You know, I that's kind of what my channel is going to start moving towards, bro. Similar to like what you're doing right now, because I love your videos, guys. If you haven't checked out Carl or gone to his channel, once this video processes and uploads, everything's going to be in the description to his channel. He's in the chat. You know, you can click on his picture, Rico Copeland. He talks about all kinds of hustles, you know, whether it's in person or online. It's awesome. I mean, you know, the knowledge you drop on your channel, bro, it's freaking amazing. And you guys need to go over there and subscribe, because I just can't say enough good things. He is on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so man, we'll get you there, bro. Thanks, bro. We'll get you there. You know. I'm just trying to get my community tab, bro. You know, and it's not like I'm a huge YouTuber or anything like that, bro. You know, I'm still really humble. You know, I'm still growing, and to be quite frank, guys, you know. This goes back to not admitting things to yourself. Like I tell Carl all the time, I beat myself up because I slack off sometimes, even with my YouTube channel, bro. And it's hard to admit it, and that's why I'm putting myself on the spot right now, man, because that's going to put fire in my butt to, you know, to get to it. You know what I mean? To film. Like, I got a bunch of videos that are dropping, guys, for sure, 100%. I do apologize for being absent for such a long time, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. I have a lot of content coming out. Anyways, but yeah, man, it feels good when you figure out something like that. Like, it's awesome to sell T-shirts from your house. It's awesome to sell decals from your house. It's awesome to sell anything from your house when you figure it out, especially right now with COVID. But it's even better when you figure out how to do that same business, but you're not home. You're on the go. You're in Destin, Florida. You're in Cancun, Mexico. You're in, you know, somewhere in the Rockies, but you got your laptop with you, and that's all you need. And that's kind of where I'm moving. My wife. Shout out to Jessica for dropping a comment in here. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. No, my wife, bro. She hates that I take this laptop with me everywhere, bro. Like, I literally take my laptop with me everywhere. Like. Because I'm paranoid, especially in the airport, right? You have to almost disassemble your entire computer through TSA. And I feel like it's too easy for someone to just pick up the thing out of my tray, put it in their backpack, or just go. And so I hate it, and so I get really annoyed, and I make that process of pain for them. I'm like, nope, I'm watching my computer or whatever. So she's like, why don't you just leave it? Yep. But so she hates that I bring it everywhere, and like you said, shout out to her. She in the chat. She's funny, bro. She be roasting me. But bro, I die on Facebook. The way she be roasting you, bro. Yeah, she be roasting me, bro.
she one of them. She gonna give you a hard time, but it's all love though. But yeah, she always tells me to leave my laptop, but I just can't, bro. And that's why, just because, bro, outside of me just being a nerd, I'll just admit it and not blame it on anything else. I'm a nerd. But what I was gonna blame it on was just that fact, bro, is that you can do anything on the go with a computer, bro.
Yep. It's kind of like, you know, those memes going around where it's like Obama and he's like phone, wallet, keys. Oh shit, my mask. I'm that way with my laptop, bro. I'm like, oh shit, my laptop. God dang it, I gotta go back get it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel you, bro, on that. Eric Hester just asked a question, bro. He said, I have sold 8 items on Redbubble. How long does it take them to fulfill and ship the items? It has been almost a month, and it still says to be paid on all items, and the newest one says pending. So, Eric, I don't really, unfortunately, brother, I don't use Redbubble a lot, but if I'm correct, it works kind of the same way. Like if I was ordering something from like a print shop, if it's telling you that it hasn't been paid yet, then that means either their card didn't go through, or and if it says pending, I really don't think that's on Redbubble, bro. I think that's gonna be on the end user with their card. Are all 8 items saying that, or is it just one product that's saying that, Eric?
Yeah, that honestly sounds like and I'm not trying to scare you because Redbubble is probably a whole other framework, but that sounds like the eBay like scam sort of thing they do, where they try to send the PayPal independently to you, and then it's pending, and then they it won't get off of pending until you ship the item.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And then, so that's it sounds like that, but I'm not sure because Redbubble might work a different way, and so I don't want to tell you you're being scammed. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Yeah, you're saying for every customer, all 7 except for the latest sale. Okay, so Eric, have you? Maybe the other thing where that I've seen that happen is I've and actually I still haven't done it on eBay. So I have an affiliate link set up with eBay, and my stuff's always pending because I haven't set up my payment information. So do you have you set up like your EIN or your credit card information? Is all of that up to date? A lot of the times that has something to do with it as well. Like I do it to this day where I still haven't set up, because I haven't made that much money on eBay. It's been like $13 or something like that. But it tells me all the time, hey, you still have this pending, you still have this pending. Maybe they're waiting for you to, there's some type of glitch on your end where you don't have your credit card set up properly or something of that nature, because that seems very very odd. Redbubble, I don't think Redbubble would take that long to fulfill those products. Also, I would check on your back end to make sure that those products are in stock. You know, right now with COVID, a lot of the products that seem like typical products have been out of stock, even for me with my print company that I broker through. I think, hey, they have to have this in stock, but because of how simple it is and how popular that product is, it might be out of stock as well, and that's why it might be pending. But to answer your question, Eric, no, that is not normal.
Yeah, no, pending, yeah, no.
And thank you so much for that information, Eric, because that tells me to stay away from Redbubble. If you can't get anybody on the phone or you can't get anybody, you know, I would say, bro, switch platforms. Head over to Big Cartel or like Teespring or Printful. I know the thing about Redbubble is kind of like, how do I explain it, Carl? It's kind of like Etsy in a way, bro, but with their products that they sell on demand. It's kind of that type of platform. Right. I think you would do much.
I would imagine it's real. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro. You know, I'm just trying to find some type of solution for Eric. I've never used Redbubble like in that way. I know what they do. I know what they are, but that is not normal, Eric. It sucks, bro. But honestly, I would try to find something else. I think there's one other website that does something similar that Redbubble doesn't. I can't, think of it right now. But the good thing is, Eric, you have options, bro. There's other stuff out there to do. And if you want to start your own website, man, like I said, check out some of the videos on my page. But anyways, guys, any more questions, man? I love that Eric interacted with us for a little bit here. He has some questions, and even though we might not always know the response to everything, we try, to think of solutions.
I just started Printful on Etsy. I use Printful as a fulfillment. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Etsy. Once again, like I was saying, Etsy is sweet, bro. Let me ask you this: What are you using? Are you doing shirts? Are you doing merch? If bro, do canvas art as well. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you, you're gonna run it up, bro. The only reason I'm not anymore is because my shop got ruined with bad reviews. Like, I'm just being honest. Because
you live and you learn, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But because of what you said, bro, like, which was, like when I would have issues with shipping delays or whatever, not having anyone to talk to and ask, because on AliExpress, it's definitely not where you can call that person and
while you're sleeping, they're awake. While they're awake, they're sleeping. Right. You're sleeping.
Exactly. So it's really not phone tag, but that in Messenger, you basically you better say everything you need to say because you're not getting a response back until the next day. Yep. And so just dealing and honestly, this is just being honest. The language barrier, the translation didn't always translate right. So you're not understanding exactly what I'm asking, and I'm not understanding exactly what you're trying to say. And so that was definitely, a hurdle. However, using Printful, which I'm going to assume is US based, that might have made a difference. The only reason I didn't use those type of places is because I got a little, I ain't gonna say I got greedy with profit. I'll just say that I didn't see the bigger picture and see that I should have been worried about doing volume versus profit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what, man? Again, dude, we're all human, and that's even a good point as well. I feel that with Etsy and with eBay and stuff, it really is a volume game because they take so much, bro. With Etsy, you got to pay 20% posting fees. You still got to pay them a processing for credit cards. You still got to pay them a percentage of the sale as well. And then not only that, if you're a badass seller on Etsy, they make you join their on their their marketing side. Like, there's just so much to it. Same thing with eBay. It really is a numbers game. And like you said, bro, like I do it all the time, bro. Like with Amazon and with YouTube, with my affiliates and stuff, I get greedy too, man. And you gotta, it's a with all of this work from home stuff, unless you're doing super custom stuff back here, it's a numbers game. You gotta sell quantity. But dude, Eric, that's awesome. That's awesome that your first sale on Etsy went smooth, bro. If I can give you some pointers with Etsy, hit up some of your friends, hit up some of your family, make them purchase something and leave you a positive review and just refund them the money. Because you're not going to send them anything anyways. They're friends and family. They're doing you a favor. It doesn't cost them anything, but Etsy won't know a difference between a real customer or if they know you. And that's going to start building up your good reputation on Etsy. So we're getting ready to start a shop, actually, Carl. Me and my wife on Etsy. She's getting ready to go her first e-commerce journey, and I am going to kind of film that and show that, how she does it. But that's kind of one of the things I'm going to be doing. And all of the groups I'm in with Etsy, that's kind of, it's very common that they kind of do that. They you fulfill, of course, Eric, you have to print out you have to make it seem as real as possible. Right. Print your labels, ship. I mean, it seems like you're going above and beyond to get that good rating, but on Etsy, ratings are everything, bro. So if we can give you some pointers, Eric, that's the one, man.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. And to piggyback on that, I'm kind of salty that I didn't know about that because I would have, as you said that, I'm sitting here looking in the sky like, bro, I should have done that because this is, and you know what, I think I thought about it, but I was like, there's no way that's going to happen because what if, but no. If you were to buy off of my Etsy shop, because we're in the same city, you know what I'm saying? I could. It doesn't even have to be in the same city.
Yeah.
we could have, if you're not in the same city, we could have used a private means of tracking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can mark it as shipped. You can mark it as received.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I can just, all right, bro, it was $20. Let me give you $20 next time I see you.
Yeah.
Or, you know, or whatever.
Or sure, let me give you 23 for the trouble. It cost you $3, but man, that rating, man, it's worth gold, man. It's worth
more because this is what happens. This is what I actually slipped up and I paid only because it was $15, but I paid for an Etsy masterclass back then, and most of it was free information that that I could have found on my own. But there was one nugget in there, and the nugget was that you like people think that SEO is more of a factor than it really is. It's all about sales.
Yep.
Let's say I titled my product water bottle, and that's it. That's terrible SEO. But if 20 people in an hour buy it, it's going to go shoot to the very top of whatever.
Etsy don't give a crap. Yeah, you're a bestseller.
Yeah. Etsy says, oh yeah, people are buying this. So yeah, bro, that's a good piece of advice that I didn't even know at the time.
You can.
So yeah, I didn't even know at the time. So yeah, bro, that's definitely a good nugget.
No, I have to print them, so I'll print them in a bit.
But so y'all gonna go ahead and get on Etsy.
Yeah, bro. So hey, that's Cowboys. Yeah, bro. You know,
we gonna win Sunday. Go ahead. Sorry.
You had to drop it, bro. I don't think Dallas Cowboys fans can go more than 5 minutes without talking about the Cowboys.
Right. Hey, Eric. So I'm gonna assume you're located here, and Eric, if you get a chance, bro, check my channel out because I be getting a lot of people in my comments like, oh man, your video was great, but that jersey's trash. Take it off because I wear all my Cowboys gear or try to in my videos. So yeah, I need your help with them haters, bro. Cowboys Nation, denomination.
Yeah, bro, but yeah, man, we're so back on the Etsy stuff. Yeah, Eric, man, like I said, guys, ask questions. Y'all are getting, man, we might just not remember these little nuggets that we have in our heads because we need something to trigger it. What's up, Jay? Nice to see you back, bro. But we're here to spill the beans, man. Like that's my thing, you know.
Right.
I'm here to spill the beans, and
right. It don't even have to necessarily be about what we're talking about right now. You can ask me about, you know, how long did it take you to learn graphic design or whatever, bro.
Yeah, man. We're here to chat it up, bro. So yeah, man, you know, back to the Etsy thing. We're getting ready to that sucks, Jay, but I'm glad you're in here, bro. I appreciate you being one of the regulars in here, and let's chat it up, bro. But yeah, man, so you know, the wife, by the way, guys, my wife is pregnant with our second baby. I don't think I've announced that yet. I haven't announced that yet on the YouTube channel.
That's crazy. That's good pregnant too.
I know, bro. I saw that. We have a little girl. I don't know what you having.
A girl.
So we got bro, but it's crazy because me and you have a son almost the same age, and now we're gonna have a daughter the same age.
That's right. That's crazy.
So
that's crazy, bro. Oh man, hey, bro, we might be long lost twins or something.
I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, so you know, she's been at home, bro. You know, I don't really want her going out and getting a job right now, and you know, just being out there with the Rona. I just don't want her. So she, you know, obviously, like anybody, she feels like she needs to, you know, bring something to the table. And, you know, hey, I'm excited that she wants to do something that's kind of in my realm of things because before, you know, she kind, you know how it is, bro. Like, it's hard to get our wives excited about what we get excited when we learn something new, you know.
Right, yeah, Jessica told me she's not appearing on my channel at all until I get 800 subs, bro.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
They hadn't laughed at my YouTube channel until it started making some type of something. You know what I mean? It's okay, though. You know, it's just not their thing. So,
right.
But it's pretty cool to know that she wants to start a journey. You know, we already picked out the name. We bought the domain, you know, because I like linking everything when I show domains. It's going to be called Cowtown Chic Boutique. And You know, she's gonna sell all kinds of stuff, bro. Other thing, guys, that I didn't want to drop until I got the final say so. We just got sponsored by Rico embroidery machines, so that's what we're gonna be doing on Etsy. We got the signature from the CEO of Rico saying that our embroidery machine is gonna be on the way in the next few weeks. So that's what she's going to be doing, bro. She's going to be doing all kind of monogrammed embroideries, kid shirts, you know, things that we can do here inside and in the house. So we're super excited about that, and that's the type of content that I'm going to be bringing to the channel here pretty soon. In addition to that, with Carl, you know, now being with me on these live stream, guys, you know, hopefully y'all like this type of, you know, interaction with me and him because we're going to be discussing. It's going to be kind of like a little podcast, but on YouTube, you know what I mean? It's going to be me and him chatting about different things. We will have everything a little bit more tailored next week, you know, some cool graphics, some giveaways, something, you know, we're going to change it up next week. But if you guys have any specific topics,
I like the giveaway.
Yeah, bro, if y'all have any specific topics you want us to talk about, I will be posting the picture for the lives in the community tab and also in my stories. Just comment in the stories, comment on my Instagram or on Carl's, comment in the community tab what type of topics you guys want to talk about. I feel like we've dropped a lot of knowledge today, and you know, for the one person that's asked a question, Eric, I really appreciate it, bro, because I want people to see that we're not here just to talk about our experiences and our successes, bro, because I feel often much, or however you say that, you get these people that are big-headed and all they talk about is how much money they make and their success stories. I'm not here to talk about that. Bro, man, I think I've tried like I said, I've tried everything in the book. I've had a bounce house business. I've had a t-shirt, a decal business. I've had, you've seen that, you guys haven't seen it yet, but I've given a shot at creating my own social media network. I've tried chat bots. I've tried apps. I've tried everything, bro, in the book, and you know this because you've done it too, you know.
Right, exactly, bro. We both collectively tried, you know what I'm saying. And the dope thing about us too, bro, is that some of those things we sort of did together, or one of us said, "Hey, bro, you should do this. You would be good at this." You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the good things about it, bro, is that like we both have, and like you said, it's not about us at all, bro. Like I really want to talk to y'all. I really want to know. Let me ask y'all, do y'all, you know, this is his channel. This is his, you know, this is his audience. And so do y'all even like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, did I do okay? You know what I'm saying? Or y'all like, man, get this dude off the screen, Luis?
Nah, man. You know, like tease that, please. You're new in here. I don't think I've ever seen you before, but you know, I greatly appreciate you coming on and leaving, you know, some comments. And thank you so much for the congratulations. You know,
shout out to tease that, please, man.
Yeah, I've been wanting a little girl, by the way, forever, because my son's a mama's boy. I need somebody on my side. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no. So me and Jessica, we fight over who's Edward's favorite, and yeah, it really is her. Like, it really is her. But I try to hold on in my head, like, no, it's me. You know,
bro, look, man, I'm here to break it down to you, Carl. It ain't you, bro.
I know. Trust me, I know. She can crush my little ego in one move. We sit down here in the living room and we watch TV together. When she decides, okay, I'm going to sleep, I'm going upstairs, and I'm like, no, Edward, sit down here and watch basketball with Dad.
Bro.
And she's like, and he just will look at me, and he's like, nope, I'm going to bed, baby. I'm like, man, I'm by myself.
Bro, Zidane does that to me, man, and it hurts.
Right. Crush my little ego. I really be thinking I'm doing something. Because he'll sit there and watch the game with me while she's there. You know, but once she says, I'm going to sleep.
You're like, oh, hold up. Where's she going? I'm dipping, bro.
Right. So, yeah, I see he was down here messing with me for a while. And then he was like, you know what? No, there's no mom down here. Let me go back upstairs with her.
Yep. My son's over here with his mom right now on the table eating some chips. But that's
right.
He ain't going to come over here. Anyways, guys, but Any questions before we hop off? You know, I typically like leaving these lives for an hour. We're a little bit over the hour mark. Ask questions, guys, before we hop off. You know, again, I'll still answer any and every question in my comments. You know, guys, even if it takes me a week, maybe sometimes, I get to every single comment on my videos. Did you guys like this format? You know, kind of me interacting with another YouTuber and specifically Carl, because I do plan on having him on the channel a lot more. For those of you that just joined or are just kind of in here, please go check out his channel.
That's one of your OGs, bro. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, you good, bro. Man, tease that, please. That's awesome, man. Oh, I gotta send you a decal or something, because that's love right there, man. Under 1,000 subscribers, I was rusty crusty, man, and I still am. But you know,
bro, you up there now? You got, bro. Come on now. I have 750. You know what I'm saying?
You at 750? I just checked you the other day. You were at like 660.
Yeah. You said what?
You were at 660 like a day or two ago.
No. Oh yeah.
You growing, bro?
I'm growing, bro. It's growing. It's growing a little bit, and I'm of course not on the boss level that you on yet. But
bro, you gonna smoke me one of these days. Watch.
Nah, bro. Nah. I just tagged it. I just put it in the comments or on the chat. But Luis is also gonna sort of put a link to my channel.
Yep.
In the video description.
So after the video ends, guys, the chat kind of disappears, unfortunately. But I will put, as soon as the video is done processing, because that takes like an hour or two, bro, I will, just shoot me a little reminder. Everything will be updated in the description. All of Carl's social medias, his channel, man, I'm telling you guys, he drops so much knowledge over there about all types of different hustles. Whether it's with, whether you want to do graphic design, phone flipping, car flipping. I mean, I think you touch base on a little bit of everything, and I'm hoping everything, bro, everything, he does it. And I'm hoping that in this segment, on Fridays or whenever he's available, we're going to be dropping free knowledge on all kinds of stuff. And it's not always going to be shirt related, guys, because I feel that you got to keep your streams of revenue open. You guys know me as a t-shirt person and as a decal person because that's what you found me on YouTube. But I do a lot of other stuff behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. Like I do electronic flipping. You met me because of that, bro.
Exactly.
You bought a laptop off of me.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, like, it's funny that they know you as a t-shirt guy because, I know you. I met you as an electronic flipper. Somebody on, it was maybe Craigslist. I'm not sure if Facebook Marketplace had really took off.
Yeah, I don't think it existed at that point, bro.
I don't think so. I don't even know where it was, but it was wherever it was fate. It was destiny. But you know what I'm saying? But it was, I can't remember, but I just remember this. I remember feeling like, okay, I'm a graphic designer. The reason why I can't design like the rest of these amazing people who've been doing this for years is because I don't have a MacBook. That's what I'm like, it's got to be the MacBook why their designs are so good. And then I learned once I got it that, okay, that ain't the issue. But that's not the problem. But
Apple's not the answer.
Right, exactly. It is not the answer. But at the same time, bro, I said that to say that I met you doing that. You had a MacBook and you were willing to take a trade. You know what I'm saying, for my iMac that I had at the time. And,
Hey, man, I made some good profit on that iMac. I'll tell you that.
Right, I bet. Well, you know what? In hindsight, I was like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. But it was worth it because we met and became friends, bro. We wouldn't have it that it didn't happen.
Yep.
And so, I don't know what prevented, just a one-time transaction sale and then we go on about our lives. But I think I might have mentioned or we added each other on social media, and I remember you saying like, "Oh, cool, bro, you do graphic design." Either I'm starting or you know what I'm saying, or I'm in the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Here's some resources that I
bro."
To learn
that first conversation, and guys, this is the type of person that Carl is, man. He hooked me up with so many courses from Udemy that he had, and man, Bro, I think that's what right there, man. I think we locked in that friendship because you sent them videos over, bro, and it was awesome. Are you guys sure it's glitching? Because I guess somebody else is saying that the stream is it just mine, guys, or is it also Carl's?
Is it me too? Because you know what? I'm watching you on my iPad and I don't see a glitch. Bro.
Yeah, I don't see a glitch either on my phone, bro. There's two people that have said I'm glitching, but I don't know if it's because I am or because you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
Hey, Eric.
I'm not glitching on my phone. I look perfect. Eric, that's a hell of a find, bro. What are you doing with them? Are you sublimating? Are you sublimating on those hockey jerseys, or are you just gonna do HTV? What's up, Frankie? See, we get both things. Jessica says that we're not glitching. Eric says that your screen's glitching. Frankie says that my screen's glitching.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Maybe it's I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, bro. Maybe I need to go Ethernet. I finally got Edward to appear on camera. Like his first little cameo.
Hey, Edward. Zayden.
Look here, let me get you it.
Come here.
Here, so you can hear, son. I'm trying to let you hear. You want earphones so you can hear?
Say hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Say hi.
Oh yeah.
This is my son. A little cameo.
Say hi. You hear him?
He's so cute. Say hi.
Yeah.
Can you wait?
So
say hi, Edward.
Hi.
Say hi.
I can't wait till I'm sure Louis feel the same way, but I can't wait until they old enough to start kind of, you know, hey bro, you can instead of just playing with Pokemon cards, you can buy you a pack and get, you know, go in the little bathroom at school and
Go hustle in Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I can't wait to get them on so we can start,
bro.
You know, just start thinking, bro, because that's one thing, bro, is that I didn't start thinking this way until I was, you know, already older, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I look around and I see some people 16, 17 that are, I think me and you talked about this the other day, like that generation under us, once they get in, it's gonna be crazy. And they're smart, bro.
Yep.
And so that's why I definitely want my son, and I'm sure you want the same for yours, bro.
For sure, bro. There's just so much stuff, bro, that, you know, I'm going to teach. I mean, it's just, he's going to hate me, bro, towards the end of it, because I'm not going to try to force him, but, you know, I'm gonna be pretty, like, you got to learn this, bro. But, man, bro, thank you so much for hopping on this stream with me, man. And, you know, I hate to cut it short. I wish, you know, we got a little bit more interaction from the audience, you know, with questions and stuff. Guys, please bring those questions to these chats. What do you think you want to talk about next week, man? I don't know. We've discussed that topic.
Honestly, bro, you know what we should do? We should honestly talk about, and this is simply because somebody told me, bro, you should start talking about this more. We should talk about what it's like. Number one, what it took to learn graphic design, self-taught on your own. Okay? Because look how that will play into your business as well, right?
Yep.
And mine. That will play into people who want to learn how to make t-shirts. What if you can make your own designs as well?
Yep.
What if you can learn design, but you knew exactly what you were learning for, so you didn't learn all the other crap that consumed time.
You know what, bro? And this is a conversation me and you have had in the past that we learned ass backwards. Because really, man, guys, and this is something I'm going to make very clear. There's a billion, and I might not even be exaggerated, different ways to do one thing in Photoshop, in Illustrator, or any design software out there, whether it's Canva, GIMP, Affinity, freaking, you know, Paint even. There's a bunch of different, there's not one right way. The only thing I recommend all of you guys to do is to figure out exactly what you want to do and just learn that one thing. Because you can sit there and overwhelm yourself and be engulfed into a software that you're never, ever, ever, and I'm being very, very specific here because we've been in this industry as self-taught graphic designers for going almost a decade, bro. And I'm a marketing director, art director. At my job, I don't know your title, bro, but I know you've been there so long, and I'm sure you're either the top designer or you're right under the top designer.
Same deal, bro.
Yeah, and I still don't know everything. and I still don't know everything. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know everything.
You know everything.
And
Bro,
I'll never learn everything.
You never will. And that's the first thing that you'll figure out is when I started working, when I started getting like real jobs as a designer and started working with other designers, that's when I realized that there is literally, like you said, a billion ways to do one thing. All right. And so for somebody coming in new, that can be extremely overwhelming because you don't know which way is the best way. How should I do it? Which way is the fastest? And that's just overwhelming, bro. I remember this is when it really messed me up is when I started working with a designer who, of course, was under me. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you that he taught me stuff and I taught him stuff, and upon meeting him, his skill level and stuff, I'm like, no way, you don't teach me anything.
Yeah.
But no, that's how many different ways there is to do something. Is that he taught me some stuff, and I was like, what? Like I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could do that. But I'm so dumb because, or not dumb. Let me not call myself that, but I'm so whatever that.
Lost your voice, bro. Lost your audio. Uh-oh.
What about now?
Oh, you good. You good now. You good. I can hear you now.
Okay.
My bad. But, bro, before we get too deep into it, bro, because I know we can go a whole hour on this or even more. Guys,
I'm sorry.
To recap today's video, our live, there's definitely pros and there's definitely cons to using a print on demand. And we might have went super off on a tangent. Give us some slack. It's our first live stream we're doing with each other. But we will definitely be doing these hopefully every week, as long as time allows it. There's so much we can talk about, bro, and I'm hoping that this weekly little live stream becomes a very, very valuable thing to a lot of people out there, and it's free. If you want to support us through PayPal donations or some merch, man, we'll have some merch designed hopefully by next week, and we'll have a little something if you guys do want to support. But for the most part, it's free, guys. We don't ask for anything. We just love sharing knowledge, man. Carl, thank you so much, bro, for joining me on this live today, man. And guys, I really do hope, like we say all the time, bro, even, you can buy 1,000,000 courses, you can buy 10, 20, 30 of them, and you might only get one little nugget. We call them nuggets, golden nuggets of information. And we're just here, even though we kind of rant about a lot of stuff, we're hoping that you found that one little nugget today of information from us. And, we're hoping to drop a lot more of those nuggets, maybe even to go brick, one of these days. And we hope you guys keep joining us on these live streams. There's 9 of you guys in here. Man, hit that like button, please, before we hop off. I'm going to do my little SEO call after we hop off of this live to hopefully we get some more people to watch this. But, we've had 143 playbacks so far. I think that's, 143 people we've touched and at least drop some type of knowledge. But anyways, bro, thank you so much. And guys, go follow my boy. It's Rico Copeland. Yeah, it'll be in the description. Rico Copeland is his channel. And you guys know, too, I'm a big Ray is the Entrepreneur fan, and my boy right here is literally certified by the man himself, Ray is the Entrepreneur. We're both big fans of him, and I just, dude, I'm proud of you. I'm so happy that you're on this journey. You know, to. You know what's funny, bro?
What's that?
Let me